Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be doing a video that is turning into a tradition on my channel. So last year, I finished my freshman year at Towson University and I filmed a video called My Freshman Year Experience, where I kind of like recapped the year, what I learned, the new things I experienced, and just kind of like reflected on my year. So I decided that I would do that again because you guys seemed to really like that video, and so today I'm going to be telling you guys about my sophomore year college experience at Towson University. Before we get into this video, don't forget to stop sharing and subscribe to join the Famurray, and don't forget to turn on that bell so that you know whenever I upload. So let's just get right on into this video. So last year, basically what I did for this video is I answered your questions and then I recapped my year and what I learned, etc, etc. And I was going to do that this year because I did get a lot of questions and I was making a list as you guys asked them. However, I have way more questions here than I anticipated, so I think what I'm going to do is just do a separate Towson Q&A video answering your questions, since you have a lot of things that you've already asked me and I want to take the proper time to answer your questions. So I think I'm just going to do a separate Towson Q&A video because there's too much to talk about here to go along with this video. So if you have any Towson University related questions, please comment them down below in this video and I will add to my list for a Towson Q&A. I just finished my sophomore year of college and now I'm going into my junior year and I'm halfway done university, and it's kind of terrifying and kind of exciting and nerve-wracking and scary, and it was such a roller coaster of a semester. Oh my god, it literally went from this to like this. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Like, I have enough credits, I'm pretty positive, to get an associate's degree. It's wild. I have 2 more years left and I just finished 2 years. Wow, 4 semesters. It is flying by. I noticed that the fall semester seemed to drag and the spring semester seems to fly by in an instant. Both years, my freshman and sophomore year, the fall semester has been terrible. I'll get into that, but I've had a rough fall semester along with it dragging. Fall semesters have felt like they are forever, and then spring comes and it's literally like a snap and you're taking finals and you're done. So spring semesters always fly by for me and fall semesters always drag. That's just something I've noticed, just a heads up. Could be different for everyone, but that's just me personally how that has felt. All right, so we're gonna talk about grades because that's a huge part of college. So I did really well my sophomore year of college. I made Dean's List both semesters, in the fall and the spring. In the fall, I took 5 courses and I got 1 B and 4 A's. In the spring, I got 1 A- and the rest A's, and I took 6 classes this semester. I have a pretty cranking GPA right now and I'm really proud because I think I only have like, what, 2 or 3 B's on my transcript? The rest are A's or A-. Kind of going along with grades and like academic success, I joined an honor society called the Golden Key Honor Society. I joined the Towson chapter of that. So basically they send invitations to people who are in the top 15% of their class. So I'm so excited to be a part of an honor society, and I just want to put out, I'm not in any way trying to like brag about like my grades or anything. Like, I am very proud of them because I worked hard for them, but I feel like you guys also really like to hear how I'm doing in school, because one of the primary things that I post about and talk about, and that is like my life right now, is college. I just want to make sure I give you guys an overview of like everything, and this is what I did last year and you guys really liked it, so I just want to put that out there. I'm not trying to brag about my grades or anything. I work my ass off for my grades. Just a little disclaimer, it's not like this was just handed to me. Like, I worked my butt off to be in the top 15% of my class, to get in an honor society while working 3 jobs. I'll get into that, but like, I work so hard. You guys don't even know behind the scenes all of the work that I do. But yeah. Moving on. In the spring semester, I was actually lucky enough to get into 3 EMF classes. If you don't know what EMF stands for, it is electronic media and film. So EMF is actually my minor, and I am now 2 classes away from being completely finished my minor, which is super good shape to be in going into my junior year of college. I'm 2 classes away from being done my minor. So that is super exciting. I ended up taking an audio production class, a video and film production class, as well as a like script writing class, and I learned a lot. I'm pleasantly surprised with the amount that I learned. I learned so much. So I was super cool and exciting to actually get to learn things that I was genuinely interested about. So the reason that I took 6 classes this semester is because I switched my track. So originally I was a mass communications major with double tracks in public relations and advertising with an EMF minor. So now I actually decided to switch my advertising track to a journalism track. So what I was doing this semester and why I took 6 classes is because I needed to catch up in my journalism track since I just decided to switch it. So now I am only 1 class behind the like 4-year plan because I was able to take 2 journalism classes last semester, which was the 7-week classes. So I took journalism 1 for 7 weeks, and then we had spring break, and then the last 7 weeks I was in journalism 2. So I got 6 journalism credits this semester, which is super great. It was definitely more work because it was faster pace, but it was great. I had a great professor. Love her. She's so sweet, and I actually really genuinely enjoyed her class. So I think journalism is definitely the track that's right for me. So I'm super excited. So yes, I did switch, not my major, but one of my tracks. This semester I was in 2 production classes and 2 advanced writing classes. So this spring semester was, and I was in the 2 7-week classes. So this spring semester was crazy busy for me and so much work, but it was a lot of fun, and it was in all classes that I really enjoy. So I'm super excited. So I have 2 more minor classes. I'm pretty sure I have 3 more or 4 more cores that I have to do, and then I'm done cores. I might take 6 classes next semester. That's not 7 week, which I might die, but we'll have to see to get back on track with my journalism track. I am, like I said, I'm only 1 class behind it from the 4-year plan, but even then I have a game plan and that gets me in everything, and I'll be fine because I'm a very organized person. I am graduating on time. I'm manifesting it. I'm putting it out into the universe. I will graduate in spring of 2021. So hopefully we stick to that. Yeah. Oh, also super exciting news. I got 2 new jobs. Yeah, 2 new jobs in the spring. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos, but I used to be a social media coordinator for enrollment marketing. So we worked with like admissions and enrollment and like only prospective students. And now I am the social media assistant for marketing and brand strategy for Towson University. I help out my boss with whatever she needs me to do, and yeah, I actually wrote a social media post that Beyonce posted on her Instagram story. I'm just saying. My boss was at a conference and it was my first time like writing copy and like posting manually something to like the Towson University pages, because I was so used to the enrollment pages, which have like a smaller audience rather than the like university-wide platforms, and I was so nervous and I was running around the office being like, are there typos? Does this look good? Is it okay? Because I didn't want to let her down. I posted the Before I Let Go challenge that Towson University did, and then Beyonce actually ended up posting it on her Instagram story. So that was a pretty sick thing that happened this semester, and that was so exciting. I have taken a break from that job to transition to the summer because I have been in training all week for becoming an orientation leader. So I'm actually a summer OL for Towson University. So if you are an incoming freshman or transfer student that is coming to orientation this summer, you may see me. You may have me as your orientation leader. And I love meeting you guys and seeing you around campus. And so yeah, I hope I see some of you guys this summer. So I got 2 new jobs, which is insane because literally while juggling my 2 advanced writing classes, my 2 production classes, and by the way, for production classes, so much of the work is group work and it's out of the classroom. So on the weekends, for hours, I would be in a whisper room recording for my audio projects or out shooting films for my video class. So I was so busy, and then I was interviewing on top of that for like orientation leader, which was an individual interview and then a group interview. Such a crazy spring semester. I was so busy, but oh my god, it was so rewarding and so successful. Should I talk about the fall? I don't know. You guys saw one video that I made. I might insert a picture from it here, or of it, I don't know. I filmed this video in the fall. I had the worst months last year, like at the end of last year. I was in the worst place I have ever been oh god, you see how okay. I didn't think I was gonna, this is why I don't want to talk about it, because like I literally cried thinking. Needless to say, I had a really hard fall semester, but I bounced the frick back in spring semester. So I'm literally holding back tears. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. Chill out, Jesus. If you guys saw that video, you know a little bit of what was going on, but there was so much more on top of that that you guys have no clue about. There's mental health issues you guys don't know. I haven't talked about them publicly. There's personal family issues that I've been dealing with, and it has all taken a huge toll on me. But like I said, I am in such a better place right now, and I'm hoping to keep the momentum, and I've had such a more positive outlook on life and everything. And I'm sorry my eyes are so squinty because I'm literally holding back tears. Oh god. But yeah, that's why I'm so happy now, because after being that low, it's just so exciting to finally feel good and to finally be happy again. So okay, I'm so sorry. Needless to say, you guys can see how emotional I am getting about the fall because of all the stuff that you don't know about, but one day I will tell you guys about it and I will talk about it. I'm also proud that I proceeded to get good grades and to make dean's lists and to keep my grades up even while being at the lowest point of my life. I literally thought I hit rock bottom the fall of my freshman year. No, I hit rock bottom the fall of my sophomore year, and it was scary, and I'm crying now because it's so scary. And I never want to get back there ever again. It was a bad time, but we bounced back, right? But yes, like I said, there's so many positive, amazing things that have been happening. The video is kind of all over the place. You just kind of gotta go with it. I'm sorry. I love you all. My mind just gets kind of scattered when I'm talking about things and thinking about things and reminiscing. It just kind of spit fires, and I kind of just spit it out at you too, so sorry about that. Something that I did in the fall, and I honestly might do it again this fall, is I failed a class. So Towson actually offers this really cool thing where I think it's 15 credits that are not related to like your major or minor, I believe. I'm not positive, don't quote me on that. I failed biology. I actually got an A in my biology lab, but my biology professor seemed to want to make her exams the hardest things that I have ever seen. I looked on Blackboard at my final grade and I got a B in the class. I think maybe a B minus, I don't know. But so I would have been fun and it wouldn't have really hurt my GPA that much. But like I said, I have like maybe 2 or 3 B's and the rest are A's or A minus. So I was scared I would bomb the class and then it would drop my GPA. So Towson offers pass-fail, which is where if it is not a major or minor class, you can pass-fail the course. So that basically means that you have to get a C or higher and then it just shows up as a pass. So even if you do get a C in the class or like a C minus, you still pass the class and you get credit for it. However, it doesn't count towards your GPA. So I think that's a super sick option, and I didn't hear of a lot of other schools that offered that. So that's super cool of Towson to do pass-fail for things like cores. Like I said, there is only a limited number of them. I was not about that. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am picking the dead skin off of my feet. I know that you 100% want to know that. But yes, I pass-failed biology, and I have to take my last science core in the fall. I'm taking it with Jordan, who is my roommate, if you don't already know. She's not here right now, but we are taking geography together. It's our last science core, and we're hoping we can crank it out together like we cranked out bio. I might pass-fail it again, depending on how the class is. According to Rate My Professor, the dude seems pretty cool and pretty chill, and obviously there's still exams that we have to study for, like actually study for, but that's why I'm in college, and I know me and Jordan will do fine. If we did fine in the bio class, that with the hardest exams I think I've ever taken, then I think we'll do okay in geography with the guy who has like better reviews. So yeah, because that's why we took him in the first place, because he had good reviews on Rate My Professor. So that is still a helpful resource to me even this year. But yeah, I hope that was something new that you learned if you go to Towson, or if you're thinking about going to Towson. I hope that you now know about the pass-fail option. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below any video requests, as well as please comment below your questions about Towson, about my experience at Towson, anything Towson related. I'm doing a Towson Q&A. Since I didn't get to answer your previously asked questions in this video, I will be doing a Towson Q&A to make up for it. I'm sorry I didn't get to them, but as you can see, this video is already pretty long, so I didn't want it to be too long. Don't forget to stop what you're doing and subscribe to join the Famurray, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye. Mwah.